fucking Ashley got kidnapped again. God damn it. What the fuck do you want, Ingrid?
What happened? The transmission got cut off. Salazar, how'd you...
We've jacked the line. We didn't want you telling everyone any unnecessary information.
I wondered what his name was earlier, but now we know.
So she fell into one of our wonderful traps.
Wonderful
We'll make sure
traps.
we find her. Don't you worry about her.
He sounds so smug.
Oh yes, I let our miserable insects out for some exercise down in the sewer.
Look how pissed Leon gets in this.
Company, 'cause boredom kills me.
I look forward to our next encounter in another life.
And in that next life, I will strangle you with your own fucking ascot, you midget.
Honestly,
punk.
I've always found Ramon's salad bar to be a very...
Roman salad bar thing.
Whatever.
Oh, wait, one more thing. So you notice the door by the merchant there? We have access to the shooting range now. Do that later. We don't need it yet. You get a lot of money for doing
another
it.
incest baby.
Whoa, this family's getting larger and also uglier and stupider.
Yeah, we need to do something very important here, in fact. It's time to buy a certain item.
God.
There we go, we got the Roncan launch chair.
Now that's a weapon.
That's a weapon, yeah. I need it. Now, I don't buy rocket launchers without a very specific
I know
purpose.
exactly what you're going to do with it, and I approve of the thing that you're about to do.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't.
I'm looking forward to seeing you.
Who puts a grenade in a fucking box in a display
Someone
case?
who really fucking likes grenades for their historical value and their
Either that or
artistic
somebody
flavor.
with a really sick sense of humor.
There's some beautiful textures.
So basically me,
That's true.
on both counts. Anyway, the reason I think salad bar is always a great name for Salazar is simply because it looks like
Just
he
leave it.
grew up. Well, I mean, it also looks like he grew up just like never eating any meat, so he just has a whole bunch of stunting.
They do a good job of the audio pan there,
Yeah.
but there's nothing there. But wait, if you look over there, you can see something breathing. It's a bug. Now, if you want to do your part, just go out and start stomping on cockroaches.
Honestly, if you live in an area with cockroaches, you better be doing more than just stomping the little bastards.
Honestly, you shouldn't stomp on them because that's extra fucking mess to clean up. Just vacuum them up or something. Sweep
And
them up.
poison them.
Do something else. Just don't make a bigger mess. Because then you have to break out the mop.
Just negotiate with them, it's fine.
There is nothing fine about that.
What is it? There's something strange about Resident Evil's obsession with violently killy, semi-invisible insects. I don't know.
Active camouflage is kind of a pocket fascination of Capcom as a whole.
And Hideo Kojima.
Yes.
I want Hideo Kojima to be relevant in every LP I do, because he is just that much of a genius. He is important everywhere, as we've learned from Siphon Filter.
There'll always be a place to Hideo.
No place for... I'm sorry, that's still one of the best things ever.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
And then he kills everybody and sits down himself. Yeah, that was great. These fuckers have a lot of HP right now.
And they've got Splinter Cell goggles on. My god.
I don't know if it's exactly the weapon, but they just have, like, even with the shotgun going on, they just take a lot of firepower. And there's a lot of them.
Man. Some crazy mutant Sam Fisher's going
Why
on
do you
here.
keep doing this to yourself? Hey, I need a lot of ammo and they've got a lot of health. Let me just throw out these bullets that I
No,
could
because
instead...
the TMP is basically an ammo box in and of itself.
I understand that.
Yeah!
Okay, nice
Nice.
counter. I'm going to let you off the hook on this particular argument because that was really awesome.
You've seen me play Resident Evil 5 and 6. You know, I don't carry around one bullet in one slot or something like that. There's no point.
So just shoot the bullet at something that needs shooting.
There was nothing to shoot at the time I discarded it, so it was time to
Literally a bug right in front of you. On
It
his
came
ass.
after discarding.
Oh,
Never mind,
bullshit.
whatever. Luis is talking about... This is actually, like, real-world information here.
Yeah.
He is a virologist.
Yeah.
He was hired on by Sadler to, you know, do the parasite and look it up. Look how it's done. All.
To do the parasite.
Yeah,
Just-
and he didn't realize just how screwy the people was working for were.
This has nothing to do with the game at all. He's just talking about bugs and parasites and what they do.
Yeah, it's just-
Well, I mean, it's supposed to establish that a parasite that controls its host like this is actually plausible, and it totally is. So
Absolutely.
there's a
Scary
number.
as
What's
hell.
that? What's that shit that It's something that attaches to like animals and insects and
Ants.
then grows off of them.
Ants.
No, no,
It's a
no, not ants. It's some other like horrible plant growth that
There's more than one, unfortunately, in nature. And one
Yeah,
would be
I mean-
enough, as far as I'm concerned. But there's like multiple.
It turns into like some kind of organic plant growth when it attaches to a host and then it
There
petrifies
are-
it essentially and becomes
Yeah.
like this horrible coral reef looking like tree of just it's so fucking weird and it's terrifying as shit.
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
there's
there's.
we talked about there is the ant one is similar to that, although what it does is it basically makes the ant crawl up to a really high place, and then just like clamp on down and starve to death, and while it sort of grows out from it so that it can spread its spores further.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's
mo-
like
Nature is fucking scary.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you know.
Most of the.
wow, the cult grows. We've got our only Los Luminados popping up inside.
This is a very important item right here. This is the most valuable treasure here. Hold on, let me talk about the butterfly lamp real quick. The second most valuable treasure, but we'll go into it later as to why, because I'm going to do a special thing in the very next episode from, or the next 2 episodes from this one special thing about
Do you
it.
fill
But
it
you
with
notice those
butterflies?
eyes they've been dropping?
Sure.
The eyes that these things drop?
The
Yeah, you
red and
slot
green
them into
eyes.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's red and green, and then there's one that literally never fucking drops, the blue eye. There's only one guaranteed drop of it, and there's 2 butterfly lamps. And the butterfly lamp with all the gems is 32,000 pesetas, and you get those really early. It's a big goddamn deal, so when I get
is.
to the applicable area where the guaranteed one is, I'm just gonna grind and get a second one. I have no qualms about it.
Whoa!
Ow.
You got hit.
That's, well, see? That's,
I
need
am
the-
absolutely amazed that you didn't immediately restart.
No, he's
like,
been hit a
I-
few times in this Let's Play. He's just eaten eggs. Remember we were screaming at him for eating the eggs rather than like using the actual like health increaser?
Yeah, those were just like those were like glancing things or whatever. That was one that he honestly should have been able to dodge.
That was bullshit.
See, now that's the more thing that I'm talking about. That's the sort of hit we expect him to take.
And I got spit on.
That okay.
We are freeing up so much inventory space here right now. I'm so proud of you.
See,
This is important to show off, though, as to how dangerous these things are.
Yeah, because it's just
They can
it's-
stun... I almost died right there. He's about to slash me in the back.
instead he just kind of punched his buddy in the face.
I was on the normal mode, so there's like that area I was talking about where you can get a guaranteed blue eye.
Yeah.
So my idea was to like run back and use the door for cover. They all come charging in, so I shotgun them a few times, but then one jumps on me, and then another one gets up, and they, like, you know that, like, kicked me back when I first got in the fight before he spit on me? Like, they jump on you and just kick you back?
Yeah, that flying kick
That
you was really obnoxious.
that stun locked and killed me.
Yep.
Like, I had no
Just
chance
sort
to
of
move
escalated
whatsoever.
from
They
there.
stun locked. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was,
it
it was
sounds
some
about
bullshit.
right. I believe every word of that. I've lived every
They're-
word of that.
Yeah.
The most dangerous enemies are the ones that do some gimmick shit, like the dogs
Mm-hmm.
or these guys.
The most dangerous ones are always the ones that hit you quickest.
Even the bosses aren't even dangerous. The bosses aren't even the ones that are dangerous. It's like the shit like this. By the way, did you hear that disconnect sound? Yeah, my disc controller got disconnected for a second.
Oh, good.
Even my controller's against me here because I'm using so many herbs.
It's just you're shaming the spirit of video gaming.
That was the last one for now.
Incidentally, though, I'm not certain if you're familiar with this or if this got changed during one of the versions of this game, but the entire way it determines which eye they drop is what color their eyes are when you kill them. And
I heard that said a long time ago, and I think that is about as much bullshit as saying in FF12 when the sun is at a certain angle and chanting gets better magically.
It definitely worked in the original GameCube one. I was never really hurting for blue eyes. That's sounds.
That room was necessary.
It was.
Crashing through the sky comes a fearful cry.
Your SPB.
That's not a fearful cry, that's an annoying chant.
Evil taking flight. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Panic spreading far and wide. Who can turn the tide? G.I. Joe. American hero. Yo! G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe.
Strictly speaking, the grenade is a better way to do it, but not American enough.
No, I've always done that with a rocket launcher because it makes the cutscene look hysterical.
He just kind of turns and then just hits him right on the glowy necklace. It was pretty great.
It is so fucking good.
If even one survives, they try to run through where like you went down to the sewer. They just close the wall somehow. But yeah, they're dead. And we can go get all the loot down there, which is a lot of spinels and a pendant.
It makes things a lot easier, and it just looks.
Well,
so
I want to point out
funny.
this incredibly eerie music going on right here. Quick way down.
Yeah.
This again, when I pointed out in the last video how this is not a place any person was meant to be. This music really drives that home, in my opinion. It's really good. These are some incredibly fucked up people.
True story. Well, I mean, ostensibly they're all being controlled by the parasites inside them, but you would think that the parasites wouldn't have a whole lot of, I don't know, needs for this sort of nonsense.
Thank you. Is that? Thank you.
The tradition continues, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Here's the iconic Resident Evil 4 music. It's nice to just walk into a room, and now we're moving. We've made it past like a real bastard of part of our journey here. Now it's just got to keep going. That's what this music conveys.
Is it really a good idea to put incest children so close to one another?
This is actually Salazar's journal.
Oh no. How dare that Castellan stop a crazy cult full of mindworms?
He joined with Sadler and tried to make amends because he thought like the persecution was wrong, but Sadler has the parasite now. Because he gave it to him because he's a fucking idiot. Yeah. But we see that they dug it up somewhere, so they were remains they dug up somewhere, which we'll see in the game.
Yeah, that's where they originally got them.
It's pretty fucking it ties into the parasite node of how these things survive because they fossilized, and it's again, nature is scary. Look at that bonnet, dude.
Yep.
By the way, this red guy is the biggest fucking troll in the game right here.
Yeah,
he has iframes right now. By the way, you can't shoot him.
Yep.
that bolt though.
I have tried.
And I bet, yeah, everyone tries.
You can't shoot him with a rocket. He doesn't even have collision on right now. You can't do anything.
Literally tried to do that. Yeah. Because like I hate this room. I hate that guy, and I was just like, I don't want anything to do with you.
Oh my god, those beautiful textures.
What the hell did you just
Leo's just looking at the floor. My god, I want Ashley to see this.
I'm almost.
She's seeing a lot of it wherever she's locked up at. Anyway, I killed a guy with a crossbow. He was on the ground.
Brilliant.
That's where they belong.
We've been fighting these fucking bugs this whole time. Here's the speed up for the looting. Matalo!
And you slow down just for the suplex. Good work.
The Mozam suplex. Beak. Suplex and beak. Whatever.
You tried.
I mean, the Mozambique, it refers to shooting a dude twice in the heart quickly and then shooting them in the head.
Leave no window unjumped through.
Yep. No door unkicked, no window unsmashed.
I'm slightly sad that you're not doing the Robo-Kai kick, but, you know, whatever.
You can't do that in this game, and I'm not kidding. You cannot do that in this game. At least not at 60 FPS.
Can you not? Okay.
Does not work.
All right. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's real unfortunate, but that's just the flaw of this game, and part of the reason why I prefer Resident Evil 5.
Yeah, he voted it 1, and he never played again. It was game ruining.
I can agree with that, honestly.
What's up, George Washington?
That doesn't look like George Washington. George Washington
William
had a
Shakespeare.
stronger chin and a chin and a higher.
Hold on. Here we go. This is where this is important.
It's a
This is
painting,
what
not a photo.
The TMP makes this much easier. Because it's much more stable, so here we go.
That
That
more
guy
looks
tries
like
to run
Alexander
away.
Hamilton.
All
Well,
right,
maybe
we've got this shit.
if Alexander Hamilton was better at his job, people would be confusing him for George Washington.
We have to pay attention and
Do we?
pay respect.
Yeah. This looks familiar.
Dragged him all the way back down the fucking hallway.
That looks familiar to me. You did that in style, and I approve.
Yeah, you thought it was a montage. No, it was the same guy. He has a lot of... So what he does is he runs down there and gets on a Gatling turret. No. I'll restart the room if that happens.
It's so
no
annoying.
way. That's the very definition of not worth doing. Like the spiders in Dark Messiah. Like, I remember on the stream I said, if there's something not worth doing, let's just compare it to the spiders in Dark Messiah. They're not fucking worth anyone's
It'll be
time.
right every single time.
Oh boy. Time for another one of these puzzles.
If you can count to 4, this is easy. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you done. Cutscene. Just the way it starts so abruptly.
What a pleasant surprise. But I'm afraid it's Ashley we need.
It's good painting back there.
Not you, Mr. Kennedy.
If you don't need me, then get off my back, old man.
Shut up!
Did you say old man, Mr. Kennedy? It might come as a surprise, but I'm only 20 years old.
He looks so
Just like
smug
all the
about it.
others, a puppet of the parasites.
Surely you don't think I'm the same as those diminutive ganados. The parasites, las plagas, are slaves to my will. I have absolute
I
control.
love his fingers there.
Well, I really don't give a damn.
Listen.
Rain or shine, you're going down.
What is wrong with you? Where do you get this trash talk, dude?
It's like
It's perfect though.
this
No,
guy, Leon.
It's Leon, and he's done this shit so many times.
So goddamn stupid.
I swear to God, like if Leon Kennedy went to the Banter Olympics, he would they'd have to invent a new kind of last place.
It's just like, please ban this man for life.
Rain or shine, you're going down.
Like you couldn't even you couldn't accuse him of taking performance enhancing drugs either, because it's clearly not performance enhancing.
Whatever he's doing is just not.
And it's
working
not
for him.
it's not entertainment drugs because it's not entertain. No, it's very entertaining. But anyway,
Not in the
See
way
that
that
scythe
guy
come
was-
spinning at me?
yeah,
I saw
that
it
was,
get hung up on the dude who was charging you.
No, they throw through each other. They're pro like that.
yeah.
It seemed like the guy was charging quicker than the.
I
scythe
did this
was
room
coming
very
forward.
wrong too. Oh, here we go. This is exactly why I fucking hate these cutscenes.
Yep.
Damn it!
That's the least of my problems. I didn't use the TMP to its full effectiveness in here, which I should have. There's a constant struggle in my mind every time I engage the regular enemy. So I want to get melee set up, but I got to do it without endangering myself. So like when Leon kicks himself back up or something from a suplex. So I got to do that, and I also got to I've got the video time frame to think about, and I've also got I want to we got to try to show off the suplexes and all.
Okay.
But it really screws me in this room because, again, getting tired now.
Honestly, I think you handled that particular situation really well.
No,
Kicked the door
there's a lot of crossbows, and well, that's gonna go badly. For
I'm
me.
just saying that entire thing was incredibly entertaining to watch.
Unfortunately, it didn't fall over for me to suplex him.
Dang.
See, this is what you should do: just use a TMP and fucking shoot all of them. Don't even go running around because they.
Just keep popping up.
God damn
There it
Because
is.
when you go running up to them, they start fucking running away from you, and then the other guys shoot you, and it's painful.
Yeah.
Like this. I got shot 3 times.
I'm a
I
little
can't
bit,
even take solace in the suplex.
I'm a little bit disappointed there wasn't a goddamn it for everyone.
No, it was really I just got annoyed because that guy grabbed me out of that cutscene.
You got flustered.
That grinds my gears.
I like how you put a bullet up that guy's butthole. You should do that more often.
Did you miss what I did with the TMP to that red guy I suplexed 5 times in a row?
Nope. It's just
Wow.
it was. I had a
killed
feeling
him.
that there were
Right through the window
suplexes
too,
coming
dude.
in. So
You know, sometimes
other
these
things
guys
to
have
talk
like
about.
the shittiest accuracy sometimes, and sometimes they're on point. And they were on point.
Yeah, they know they're on camera today, so they're trying.
Whoops.
Gulpy,
That's not how
gulpy.
that's not how bodies react to bullets.
Well,
Oh, and if you're wondering, there's no reason to kill those. Like when that painting opens up and the guys at the rocket show up, there's nothing to be gained by killing them. Doesn't matter.
It also doesn't matter simply because if you're off center, half the time they'll just blow themselves up, and it's really funny.
none of this matters.
Also, if you're just like anywhere besides the front of the painting, they can't hit you. So
I got it, Robokai.
It's alright, you don't have to point out that you got the joke.
Well,
Oh, hello again.
that's the.
otherwise
2
we
or 3.
would have an Aqua Teen Hunger Force joke go unrecognized.
Oh, did you see that money almost disappear? There was no blue aura around it. It almost disappeared.
That's just completely unacceptable.
I was too busy caught up killing people. The more
Synchronized
cool thing to
crouching.
do is to shoot the rocket as they fire it, which will blow them both up, which is kind of cool, but I just wanted to shoot them. There's the first piece of that stupid wall puzzle.
I
Yeah,
always forget that I'm
like,
looking
how far
for
in? Yeah, it's like, what do we? Wait, it's not even. Like I forgot that was. I didn't even realize that was a thing. So it's just like, what are we doing? What? Why? Why are we going?
You
We're just
notice
trying to
that
find
they-
Ashley?
You notice that they close the gate so that you don't leave without it, because you're not allowed to come back to this room in particular ever again. Just gonna point that out.
Gorgeous, and he's dead. Because
You can tell because the music stopped.
Well, I could also tell because there was no blood coming out of his nose and mouth.
You'd already squeezed it all out.
Blood from a stone, man. Blood from a stone.
You use that quote in Siphon Filter Dark Mirror.
What? Blood from a stone?
I kept the taser hooked to a corpse for a while because it was bugged.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that sounds like something I'd say.
And then Robokai had to assure everybody he wasn't playing
damn,
that episode.
dude!
That was an accident.
It's still.
There's no reason to throw a flash grenade in that room in particular because they're all sitting behind the windowsills.
I'm just gonna say right now that made me feel a lot better. I've been trying to wash some bed sheets for the last 3 days, and the 2 previous days, birds have shit on it. Didn't do it today. Fuck you, birds.
I didn't have a flash grenade, so a fire grenade I decided to use, and it worked.
Fuck
I'm
you,
good with
nature.
that. Fuck you,
I
nature.
spent a little
Shit on my bed sheets.
I did this for a little bit. This is actually where I kind of wish I had the New Game Plus thing going on, so I could buy the laser, which locks onto everything and kills it all instantly. And then just shoot them all down and then sell it again.
Oh,
Because it's free.
But by which point, it's like, it's New Game Plus, you've probably already got, like, mostly everything, so you don't need to.
Yeah,
the
that's
principle
New
of
Game
the
Plus.
thing. Shoot the crows.
The principle of lasering the crows.
Yeah. You be grilling tonight.
That is a beautiful fountain. It's a beautiful door.
Beautiful, beautifuls.
I still wanna see a game that like uses crows for more than something that's just spooky birds.
Mr. Kennedy. Still alive, I see.
Why do you keep picking up the walkie?
Do you like my garden?
I see you've managed to work in a little of your twisted taste.
Because there's no caller ID until you actually talk to the other person.
Sagacious as I am, even I get lost here sometimes. Even if it takes your whole life, you'll never get out. Do you know that no one dies without a cause? You will satisfy the stomachs of my cute pets. Now, if you'll excuse
He just
me,
means
I
in
have to
his
tie up a
place.
few loose ends, like chasing down a couple of rats.
2 rats. If one's Lewis, who's the other?
Ashley.
They're an intruder besides
No,
me?
Ada.
Yeah, you don't need to chase down Ashley. She's nailed to a wall right now. Let's be honest.
It's Claire.
Claire.
She got herself kidnapped by Umbrella again. They brought her here. Just
She's
tell her
like,
to
this
fuck
is
off
this
like
is
that.
just the way my life goes. An infinite series of kidnappings.
We've got the upgraded TMP, so we've got the best weapon for dealing with the dogs. It's good stuff. Oh my god, dude! This is like after this episode, it gets like so much easier, and this game gets like ultra easier. Like after this episode, and this is like the last like hurrah for like the difficulty in the game. Here is just
Wow.
throwing the worst enemies at the game. I'm glad I had a fire grenade.
Yeah,
for
no
that, because
joke.
holy shit.
Which is interesting because there are a lot of interesting enemy concepts still yet to come. So to say that like the difficulty's gone, it's like that's interesting.
I mean,
I say that. You got to realize it's me.
And this is
yeah,
true.
I would generally agree with you though. I mean, like a lot of the later enemy types, they are very interesting and can be very deadly, but they become way more rock paper scissors, right?
This is the last time we see the dogs.
Like even when you have a really well upgraded TMP, the dogs can be really dangerous.
In the very next episode, we get the final case upgrade, which
That
again,
helps.
that's a big deal.
That helps a lot. I mean, just seeing you.
Did you just like not use it on the one that was green and red and then took it when it was just a green and yellow?
That was probably
I
the
didn't need.
optimal
I
thing to do.
didn't need full health item.
Yeah, he just needed a green, so that's what I would have done too. Honestly, I
Okay.
would have done way more of that than what he's been doing. Because then maybe you would have been able to get some health upgrades without mainlining 7 different full heals.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah, no, that they were already taking up a load of space. So
Later, doggo.
Get your moonstone half.
I'm already stoned halfway. That growling dog is actually still in a cage. It's that one over there, and it's in the front of the cage is conveniently kept out of sight, so you can never snipe it. So you have to actually go over there. Oh no!
Probably got destroyed a lot in testing by people
He
from
does
range, so they were
sneak
like,
up
"Fuck
behind
you
you."
guys."
It also goes to say that when the dog like decides to show its parasite, they regain all their HP and get more because fuck you. That's why.
That's
Yeah, so that seems like a
exactly
pretty
how
good
it
reason.
works with every other parasite.
Well, the dogs are. It's not. It's like you don't kill the enemy and then it pops out. It's just like they decide when they want to do it.
Ah,
This is a big difference we have to make here. So if you didn't come at the cage from this side, the dog actually bursts free of the padlock to throw you off. And it has its parasite out, so you see it takes a shitload of ammo to kill.
I really appreciated the very consistent noises he made when you shot him. Just like wah wah wah.
It also bears mentioning that a flash grenade will kill it instantly, but that's a waste.
Yeah,
I
you
like the
didn't
little
have
dog
one
bowl down there. The cultists put that there.
Someone cared about it. Once.
You're going through all of the trouble to make this horrible abomination before God and mankind. It would be really, really disappointing if it just died of thirst.
I went back to the other side because it's the only way to get to the stairs. Nothing else happened. They give you the ammo used to kill dogs effectively.
High velocity.
It's like they knew.
Jackal!
Okay.
That's also a really cool looking fountain. Anyway, this is the most dangerous part.
Double dog.
3, 4!
Quad dog.
I
Yeah,
have 4
you
dogs.
tried dealing with that with a fucking shotgun, by the way.
Downward
Yeah.
How dare
dog.
you.
If you miss one blast, those dogs are all over you. Voice of experience.
Even if you miss once, you're still kind of screwed. Do you notice how there's windows there and they're closed? We could have just gone through those, you know?
2 moons make 1. Yeah, you're very clever.
One goat makes one something. Fucking night elf iconography.
I'm not
Oh, here we
going.
go.
I'm not going to. acknowledge
Put
that.
your hands where I can see them.
Sorry, but following a lady's lead just isn't my style.
Fuck
Yes, it is!
off!
Now,
So unnecessary. Why is she doing this?
He just wants to see how he's doing.
This is foreplay in their world.
She also knows better than doing this. She's way too experienced to just jam a pistol into somebody's back.
Bit of advice, try using knives next time. Works better for close encounters.
Shut up, Leon. Also, there's still one in the chamber,
Yeah.
idiot.
long time no see.
Ada. So it is true.
True? About what?
You, working with Wesker.
How does he know
I
this?
see you've been doing your homework.
About to
Ada.
explode.
What's it to you?
Why are you here? Why'd you show up like this?
Goodbye.
See you around.
Hey, why is the window open? Why didn't we just do that?
I presume that's
The
how
window
she
was
came
open.
in. I presume that's how she came in.
Climb through the window when it was open, not physically smash through it. What are you, a pleb?
The worst.